Hello everybody. So it's Wednesday, August 28th or something, I don't really know. But it's 2019 and it's really kind of hot outside, so what I do to try to kill some time sometimes is I'm playing chess. So I did actually win the computer. It took me 82 moves and I had to, this was as black. I computer was white and I was black. So I think it's usually very hard to play if you're the black side, because the first player has the advantage. Anyway, so I did win. It took 82 moves, and I took out every white piece except the king, and I had the king with my rook, one of my knights, and what was the other piece? A rook, a knight, and the queen, I think? I don't know. But I had a bishop and 2 or 3 pawns left, but I didn't need to use them. Anyway, what in the world? Okay. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put it on my board, and I'm going to do... This time I'm going to be white and the computer's going to be my opponent, and we're going to play. This is level, I believe it's level 2. Okay, so let me pause this while I set everything up. Okay, here we go. So I have this app set up. It's a free app on Fire Amazon tablet, and I'll show you what it looks like later. But okay, so I'm doing a physical board to copy what's being done on the tablet. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. It's a beginner level, and I'm going to start with E2 to E4. Again, half the time I don't really know what I'm doing. I did this earlier and the computer did a different move. Interesting. So the computer did the knight B8 to C6, as you can see. Okay, now I'm of course I'm gonna protect my king and queen with the knight. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, and see what the computer does. What in the world? Okay, and I'll just say, I'll just say C for computer. Computer did knight B8 to C6. No. The computer did the pawn A7, A6. Okay. Not sure what the computer's doing here. But I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to use my other knight, because what I'm going to try to do is develop both sides of the board, but still keep my most powerful pieces protected. Okay, so the computer did D7, D6. Okay, great. Okay, it's going to do something. The computer's going to do something with this bishop. But so far, so far as you can tell, nobody has an advantage in this setup. I don't think anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm going to go ahead and still develop the left side here. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Whoa. My pawn. So I did A2 to A4 and computer opponent, I'll just call him CO. CO did E7, E5. What's E7? Okay, E7, E5. There we go. Wow. Okay. So he's keeping this spot protected by the pawn and his knight. Oh, great. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think computer opponent's in the lead here. Okay, I'm going to do G2 to G3, and then the computer opponent OC brought out his knight here. The bishop C8 to G4. So he's going after my knight. Wow. So how do I protect my knight? My only option is F2. F2 to F3, and the computer moved the bishop to capture my pawn. G4 F3. So now my knight still in danger, direct danger, of course, as you can see. Okay, now also the rook, of course, is okay. So I want to save my rook. That's the only one I could save. Because if I moved the knight, then my king would be gone for sure. Okay, knight. So the OC went knight G8 E7. What? Knight G8 E7. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what OC did to protect the king. All right. And now okay, I still kind of want to develop this side, so I'm going to do d2 to d3, and OC did queen d8, d7. There's the opponent's move. Okay, so now I could do something with my bishop. As you see, I opened up a route. So we're going to go ahead and put my bishop in its spot of more battle ready spot there, because I could do this and that. Anyway, okay. The OC moved knight c6 to c4. d4, I mean. c6 to d4. Okay. Now, of course, I could take the knight, but then the pawn would take my bishop. So what is this knight going to do? He could take my knight. He could take my bishop. So, I'm going to want to save my knight, because that's one of the more powerful pieces. So there we're going to go. Take my knight out of danger with e2 to c1. Okay? OC decided to use its bishop to take my... What? Oh no. Okay, I was stupid. It just took my queen. So, I'm going to go ahead and undo that, my last move. That was very... Okay, so we're going to put the knight back where he was. Okay. So, when you play chess, you have to always be aware of what your move's going to do. This knight was protecting my queen. Okay, so now I know that this knight is, this bishop, the opponent's bishop, let's see. Wow. Okay, about the only thing I could... So, what I want to do... Okay. I could do something with this knight. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be here. Knight c6. c6 d4. c6. What's c6 d4? Knight c6 d4. Yeah, c6 d4. Okay. So that's what the board looks like right now. It's my move, and what I'm going to want to do, of course, is get the queen out of danger. So, I'm going to move my queen from d1 to d2. So he's out of danger from this, from the OC bishop here at f3. Okay, the OC decided to do its knight d4 c6. d4 c6. Wait a minute, that's not where it is. What? Queen d1. What just happened? Queen D1. D1 to D2. Yep. Knight. D4 to C6. D4 to C6. So this is what the OC opponent did. D4, C6, and okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh, of course. What I think is the best, what they told me is a good, supposed to be a good move is to do the castling early. So we're at the 11th. This is the 11th movement, so it's still early in the game, and I castled, and the computer OC opponent castled 2 on queen's side. Queenside castling. I couldn't have done the king's side castling because the rook was moved. So that's what it looks like now, and it's my turn again. And this is the 12th movement. The game could still go any way. Okay. What I'm going to want to do is I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I want to protect my knight and also get the rook in a position where he could possibly help out somehow in the future. So that's what I did in OC. My computer opponent decided to move h7, h6, a pawn of some sort, okay? h7, h6. So this is what the computer's move is. And now, okay, 18 minutes already? Ay. Okay. Now look what the queen is in. My opponent's queen can do a lot, really. It can sneak in here and do a lot of... Okay, it can't do anything there. Can't do anything here. It can move here for sure. No, it can't. Okay, I got my knight. I got this knight that could capture the queen. So that queen can't do anything this way. Let's see what he could do here. If the queen moves here, my pawn will capture it. If the queen moves here, it's safe. For now, anyway. And the queen, no, the queen can't move here because of the bishop. So, to block this queen, we gotta always, that's the most, well, looking at this, I might be missing something, but this queen is the one that's the most dangerous right now. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the queen from getting into my, I guess you call it my territory. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and moved my pawn g3, g4, and computer opponent moved its pawn f7,